Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jim, and today we're going to try to figure out what in the world is Deathloop, a first-person shooter in which you live, die, repeat, just like the Tom Cruise movie. It was actually pretty good. On these rare occasions that my cat is actually sleeping right next to me instead of raising hell, I figured it's a perfect opportunity to make a video on this game that I've been playing for a while now, and will not be playing because it's repetitive, but that's stuff I'm going to get into here in a second. First and foremost, as usual, we're going to look at the options menu here. You have some tutorials. I recommend you go through the tutorials and not skipping many of the things that the game will try to explain, because there's a lot of useful stuff there, but I've progressed enough to not have to worry about it. So firstly, on the options, we have controls. You can change a lot of the stuff with the controller, but you're playing this on PC. Obviously, it's a first-person shooter, so why would you play it on console? You can rebind all the keyboard keys and mouse and all the stuff. You can change the lean mode, the sprint mode, the aim mode. It's pretty good. You can turn off all the aim assist. I think there is some aim assist on this. I've turned it off, obviously, because PC gamer. And you get into the visuals. I did get a new monitor, so hopefully this will not impact my performance too much. I will be rendering it at 4K resolution anyway. So if anything, the video quality should be a little bit increased if the bitrate wants to cooperate, but not many things going on this game, so we should be fine. So we got screen resolution, display mode, full screen, all those good stuff. You got monitor. You can choose which monitor you want to output to, which is always nice. HDR, field of view, which is awesome. NVIDIA Reflex, low latency mode. I'm going to turn that on. Yes, because I'm noticing a little bit of a mouse latency here. Virtual sync, I have G-Sync, so that's fine. Upscaling off. DLSS mode and all that stuff, which is really nice. FPS limiter, I put it at 240 so that it wouldn't impact G-Sync at all. And then the advanced setting, you have some more options here. You got some presets, but nobody ever looked at these. Texture details, model details, shadow details, water details, terrain details, decal details, fog quality, ambient occlusion, sun shadows, post-processing, anti-aliasing. I am going to turn that off, actually, to gain a little bit more performance. We got the TXA sharpness and sharpness post-process. Since there's no post-process anti-aliasing, all these are grayed out. We do have a few options here. You got standard and fidelity effects CAS. Camera motion blur. I've been playing this game this entire time, and the motion blur was on high. I don't know why I missed that, but you got bloom, depth of field. Again, the depth of field in this game was atrocious, and I didn't realize that I could turn it off, and I just turned it off, so kudos there. Lens flare and lights, shafts. Audio, we're gonna restart the game before I finish the video, of course, but master volume, music volume, SFX volume, speech volume, all good and dandy here. Nothing really bothering me. Some games will have an ambient slider for all the noises in the trees and the wind and whatever, but I'm guessing that's gonna be in the SFX slider. Gameplay, you got head bob. I always turn that as low as possible, but still keep it on just to have a little bit, because it makes me a little bit disoriented. You got dual crosshair Stellac Verso. If you're dual wielding, you don't want to have two crosshairs, but yeah, you can if you want to. Automatic lean cover, which is nice. You got some, quality of lives here. That's pretty cool. HUD, text language, subtitles, just all that regular stuff that you're used to. And then you can reset codes progression. I don't know why you don't want to do that, but don't. Which is really nice. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff to make it more immersive, whatever you want to do. So, definitely some good stuff. And we are going to restart the game and be right back so we can apply those settings. And we are back. So, we're about to play some Deathloop. What is Deathloop? Deathloop, again, is a first-person shooter in which you pretty much live the same day until you break the loop. How do you break the loop? Well, you gotta kill 8 different people, including Juliana, who is your arch nemesis and is controlled by the AI and sometimes invades your game. But that doesn't happen often, at least not yet. And it's fun because if you switch it into multiplayer mode, other people can invade as Juliana. That was the save the cycle or keep the cycle going of the 2 game modes that you have. So you don't have access to that until you actually beat the game. I think that's kind of a bad decision because someone like myself that has a big problem repeating shit, I don't think I plan on actually killing everybody because it takes a lot of thought, takes a lot of repeating and doing the same thing over and over again until you get it all right. And quite frankly, that is not something that I'm really keen on doing. Sometimes I've noticed that if I play a stage, it stays on the same cycle. So you got morning. Let's see, you got morning, you got noon, you got evening, and then you got nighttime. So different stuff, as you can see, happens at different times of the day in different maps. So the idea is that you just kind of have to try to be at the same place at the same time, all places at the same time rather, which I find kind of difficult to do with these kinds of games because you basically have to kind of plan your shit out so that you kill somebody, you kill one of the 8 people without actually being there. So you got to set things up, and without a lot of trial and error, you're gonna struggle a bit. So this is the arsenal leads here, and then this is the visionary leads. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. There's supposed to be 8. If you kill someone and then the end of the day gets through and you have to start over again, they're alive again. So you're gonna have to go find them. But if what you didn't really work, you're gonna have to tackle it a different way and try to get them a different way. So here, this visionary is going to be in this complex. I don't really have any leads any of the other complex, so I would be choosing a complex again. But before that, we're going to look at the loadout here. I'm far enough into the game that I can actually show you how you save your progression and your items. This is residuum, however you want to pronounce it. You use that in order to save your equipment. So now, bear in mind, when you're about to do this the first time, you will have to die. So if you're kind of saving it towards the end, don't do it. Just get to that mission as soon as possible, because you will be dying when you enable this feature. That's crucial. As soon as you step into that room and you do what you got to do, it will kill you, but it will enable this. So if you've been playing this game and you see these glowy items that are not really there, and you don't really know what they are, that is what they are. They are residuum items, and you cannot pick them up until you get to that stage of the level. And it's kind of hard to do because the bitch you have to kill has like 16 versions of herself, and they all kind of hurt. So you're gonna have to kind of stealth it out a little bit. But that's as far as I can go with that. We're gonna be infusing gear now. I kind of want to keep this, so in order to keep this, it will cost me 8,000 residuum. What I haven't discovered yet is if you have to keep infusing it every time you die. So if I die, and does it use the one-time infusion, or do I get to keep it for as long as I want? You know, so those are things that you kind of have to discover by yourself. You got weapon trinkets that you can actually do as well. I've done the most important ones, and then you got character trinkets. Again, you're gonna have to kind of pick and choose which ones you want to do. So I'm gonna infuse this one. Am I using it? No, I'm not. Why am I not using it? So maximum power is greatly increased, and maximum power. All right. So this one, regenerate health faster, deal more damage on low health. Okay, so we're just gonna get the juiced up one instead. There you go. And there you have it. These are some bonuses that you can equip that you find during your adventure, either by killing Visionaries or just finding them scattered across the map. I am going to infuse this weapon as well, because it's kind of good. And this one makes it silent, which is nice. This one is just a shotgun, which I don't give a fuck about. Slabs, I do want to infuse this actually, the shift, teleport over short distances, because it's very useful. And Havoc, I don't really care about that one. We are going to have these. The Reprise is the one where you, this is on by default. You cannot unequip this, but basically if you die, you get 2 more chances, but if you get killed by Juliana, you don't get any chances. I think if you get killed by a Visionary, you pretty much die. You don't have another choice. So that's, hopefully, this is where you pick weapons and you add mods to them. I don't really have any more mods, or do I actually? I do have plenty of mods. Accuracy, we're gonna equip that. Can we? Oh, it's already installed something else. Never mind. We're gonna install the reload speed thing, and aim down sight takes less time. Which one? Which one? Bullets punch through enemies, damaging others behind them. Sure, why not? Shots fired from the hip have more reduced spread. Accuracy is awesome. Hell yeah, accuracy is awesome. Let's see, squeeze even more bullets in your magazines. Actually, that might be a better one than that one. Damaging an enemy slows the... Okay. An increased fire rate. I think I like the reload speed more. There you go. So then you can go in and kind of save those trinkets as well that you're using. That hand right there can kind of be an indicator. I don't really have any more because I saved the shift one, so I'm kind of fucked on that one. But without further ado, we're gonna kill this bitch right here. And the code is in the lab annex. I can find... Wenji is the woman that you have to kill in order to get this. So yeah, I guess I'm going to be showing you how to kill her so you can get the residuum thing. So I've played this map for about 5 times now, and this is the main problem with the game. Although it's artistically nice and the premise, the idea is very smart, the game loses me personally because of the repetitiveness that it kind of brings into the table. I'm not...
Huh? I just killed you.
Technically, but you also didn't. It's kind of hard to explain without complex diagrams.
How many versions of you are there?
Versions, not really the right term. Don't worry. There's one me that you need to kill, but there's also other me's that will try to kill you. See?
So you're hiding from me now.
Never. I'm always here. You just can't remember where to look.
I really do like the back and forth that these two have with each other. Alright, yeah, so the game kind of loses me in the whole repetition aspect. I've been playing too much Halo, so I'm going to have to get used to these controls again. Alright, going to do the stealth take out. Frame rate is dipping to the low 60s, and I'm seeing a lot of latency here. Presumably, probably because of the frame rate loss. So I'm gonna try to keep this one short because we're definitely getting fucked here. Gunplay is really nice. The presentation is really nice. The voice acting is really nice. The back and forth between these two is incredible. I just really hate repeating myself. I do not like repeating myself. And this is what this game is all about for the most part. You're going to be repeating the same thing over and over again. Unfortunately, it's just the nature of this game. Oh, this one is not here, and it wasn't here before. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but while we're at it, headshot this bitch. Get her out of here. Okay, and you dropped a weapon trinket and a crude personal trinket. Okay, not bad. This guy can go fuck off. Gotta love the silencers on these things. There goes another one, and there goes this guy. So the nice thing about these turrets here is they do a lot of damage, and that's nice because you can actually hack them from a reasonable distance. And you can turn them into your command. And as soon as they see an enemy, they will attack them, which is cool. This effect lasts for as long as you want. You can actually unhack them. So what we're going to do is deactivate this and actually carry it and take it over here. Now you might think, I know everything about this map. Well, that's kind of because I do. Oh, that's... deploy that. Get in here. That's how you absorb residuum or whatever. And that's how you get it for your upgrades. Okay. Bam, bam. I cannot hack that from here, sadly. I could shoot it. That's a guy down there. I'm gonna have to go. Everything is a lot more active during the evening or nighttime, so enemies are gonna be a little bit tougher to kill, or actually a little bit more aggressive. She is there now. Can I sneak through and hack that without being seen, is the question. Yep. Oh. Oh, he actually has a shield. Oh, they saw me. Alright, time to switch out to my big gun. Oh! This guy's getting close. Yeah. You do lose a lot of health quickly, and you do find health boosts around the map. It's just, you gotta kind of pick him up. This game reminds me a lot of the Dishonored games, because it's the same people, obviously. So you're definitely gonna like that if you like the Dishonored games. It's not a bad game, per se. It's definitely a lot of attention going to, and it's just, again, it's the having to repeat. Oh. Oh shit, that's the wrong weapon. And they all saw me now. Fuck. Okay, headshot. Yeah, you gotta kill this one a few times. Oh, that's... Sometimes the game does get buggy. And they did not see me. Okay. I've already killed these people, so I'm kind of familiar with how to do it. Where are you? Where'd you go? Deploy that. Let it do the work. Da 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 da. There you go. And that's how it's done. That's the nice thing about remotely activating all the turrets. I've already done all this, so I know everything here. Do I know this code yet? No, I do not, but it doesn't matter because I don't need to. And there's nothing here. Again, I don't know this code. It changes. Nothing to do here. So I wanna kind of rush through this and complete it and get on with it and kind of show the rest of the game. Where are they? They're supposed to be here. Oh, activate this. Pick it up. Open the door. Place it down. I never really had any issues with this map, actually. It was a lot easier than I thought it would be. And there's nobody here. Pick this up, obviously. Oh, there's some health. I do need the health. Let's go down. She dropped her shotgun, or the sniper rifle. Alrighty, do your thing. There you go. Shoot him. I don't want to waste any of my ammo. Oh. And it got destroyed. God damn it. I am kind of getting low in health, but Should be fine. Come on, open up. There we go. There's 3 more. And I've already killed her, so you can kind of understand my frustration on having to do it again. But I get it. Hack that bitch. I don't see any more turrets. I could go pick that one up, but yeah, I'm just gonna sneak through here. Oop. I know what the sensors do. I've already been detected before. Oh shit! There's a lot of them. They're not even changing. So the AI is not the best. As you can see, they're just sitting there. They know I'm here. I'm just gonna commandeer this turret. Call it a day. Let it do the job. There you go. Don't even have to go in there. I could, but what's the point? Oh. Alright, you're down. Ooh. Ooh, she's doing damage. Ammo is actually quite difficult to come around this game, so you can't be going kind of guns blazing like I've been doing right now. You're gonna have to be a little bit more careful with how much ammo you spend. And you gotta be a little bit more conservative than I am. I'm kind of rushing through this because I've already beaten it. So I don't really care as much. Let's try the spell here. That's the same spell as Dishonored and Dishonored 2. Did I kill them? I killed all of them, didn't? Nope, there's 2 more down there. Alright, let's get this shit done. Let's get some health. This is the machine that actually gets you through. You go in here, you shoot the button, and then you are able to not lose your progress again. I'm going to switch out to my shotgun. And that's it. Oh yeah, it is it. And once you kill a visionary, you get to H. Oh, H. Oh shit! I did not see that one there. What the fuck? I almost got smoked. Let's absorb this. Scramble the sensor, even though I don't think it matters. And once you kill a visionary, they drop a considerable amount of residue, so you want to actually get it. And I'm surprised they haven't dropped any more trinkets. They usually drop a lot more trinkets, but once you kill her final form, that's going to be it. Autofill that. Lever. I don't know what this does. I haven't really figured it out yet, but as you may have guessed, the game is full of fucking puzzles. Like, a tremendous amount of puzzles. So, if you like puzzles, then you can just do puzzles, I guess. But I'm not the most bright when it comes to these things. So, I am not a huge fan of puzzles, to be completely honest. And now that I've killed her, let's see. This is the annex. I was just in here. Oh no! Do not fall in the water because you will freeze to death and die. Containment controls. Okay, so let's see, what else do I got here? I don't have anything else to do here. So I just had to replay this mission, and now I have to go exit. Just gonna try to hurry up and exit. And that's the problem with this game. So if you've done these things before, you're not really gonna be keen on doing it again, unfortunately. And well, I could go explore, but there's really no point because there's no other visionary here. That was the only one. And by killing her earlier, I discovered that I actually have to set some other stuff elsewhere. Now let's blow this joint. Killed a Visionary and slipped away into the tunnels. That doesn't help me because there's still a hell of a lot more alive that I need to kill. But I'm not able to. So, survived, killed Julian, or whatever her name is. And it's gonna go nighttime now. There's gonna be 2 Visionaries. I only have 1 play. I don't have 2 plays. So here lies the problem. For the complex here, for this guy, I actually have to set something up for this dude, Alexis. Because he's throwing a party and he needs to be poisoned or blown up or some shit like that. But I just don't. I haven't done that. I have to do it in the early stages of this map. So this is one of the earlier ones that I have to go to in order to get to him, and then I have to go to the complex again, where Igor is there, and I haven't killed this one yet. And then I won't be able to do this, and I'm gonna have to start over again. In Carl's Bay, there's actually some shit happening at night that I have to go. But if I go there, then all these 2 guys escape. I've already killed Alexis once, and I've played the complex about 8 times now, so I don't want to fucking do it again. And that's the problem. The AI is kind of stupid, as you saw. They're not the brightest. It is challenging, of course, but it's challenging because you cannot take many hits. You will die very easily if you're staying exposed. So even though the gunplay is quite fun, the game is best played on stealth. And stealth is when it kind of gets boring because it kind of artificially increases the amount of time each stage needs to be completed. The stages are only 4 stages, and they're not that long. Some stages have some secret areas where you have to unlock and kind of go through, and they go pretty deep, admittedly, but once you go through them once, you kind of see it and you know everything else is going to be happening, and you don't want to be doing it again. So I just think that they're kind of overestimating how many times people want to play a small portion of the game. At least somebody like myself. Like I don't want to keep playing this. It's beautiful. It's well put together. The music is amazing. The gunplay is amazing. The voice acting is incredible. So it would be doing it a disservice if those things are not mentioned. But I think it also is fair to mention that it's only 4 stages, and the compelling argument that you have to kind of go through and set everything up, and you have to figure out the right path to do everything, the right time and place to be, and the order of events that have to follow and take, and you have to take the certain actions to lay the groundwork so that you can kill them without even being there. Colt, the main protagonist, even says at some point after you kill Juliana that I have to figure out how to kill Alexi or anybody else without being there, because you only have 4 hours in a day and 8 people to kill. So yeah, there's that. I think because the stages are so small in comparison to how many times you have to play them, that's also another thing that turns me off. It's just not fun after doing it over and over and over again. That's just not my cup of tea. But hey, maybe it is yours. Maybe you like replaying things. I know there's people out there that will try to beat the same boss on Dark Souls for like 35 times in one day and still fail and have to do it again because they just keep dying. To me, that's not fun, but it might be fun to you. So you don't necessarily have to agree with my opinion. You just have to kind of take it for what it is, and if you disagree or if you think that this game might appeal to you, then give it a chance, by all means. You'll need a lot more than 2 hours, which is the Steam's refund, by the way, to kind of get into the whole game. So I've played this game enough hours to know that without actually looking up what I have to do, I just don't have the time and energy to go through the gameplay and kind of do it over and over and over again, trying to figure it out by myself. I'm sure eventually I would figure it out. I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. But I just, yeah, that's pretty much it. Only 4 maps, stupid AI, and repetition are some of the negatives, but the good parts is that the gameplay flow is nice. It's very well optimized for what it is. I mean, I do have a 3080 Ti hybrid, and it's struggling, as you can see, even on the menus. I'm at 97% GPU utilization and 107 FPS. It's the voice acting is great. The level design is great. The level size is not great. They're too small, but the level design itself is great, because even when you think of games like Call of Duty on a linear campaign, it's a lot more map for your money than what this is. This is cleverly constructed, but the quantity is not there. The quality is there, but the quantity is far from there. It is far from there. I also like the weapons and all the trinkets and all the stuff you can attach to them, but that's my opinion. That's one guy's opinion. If you have a different opinion, good for you. That's why it's called an opinion. If you like this one, hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully to see you in the next one, and hopefully you found it useful. Peace.